Hey everyone, Deniz here. So as you can see on screen, from the period of the 1st of June to 30th of June, I made close to $53,000. But the interesting thing, the month before, I barely cracked 4,000. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to get out of anywhere between 5,000 to 15,000 per month jail and scale up to 50,000 per month and beyond by someone that's done it themselves. So this video is for someone who is a coach, consultant, doing courses, apps, software, anything along those lines, or just doing an agency. If you fit into any of these criteria, this is perfect for you because I'll show you exactly the blueprint to scale up to 50k months and beyond. If you're stuck making anywhere under 20k per month, you're probably doing these things. Number one, cold outreach. That means you're probably sending DMs, emails, maybe Loom audits, maybe doing service-based lead magnets. That is something like you go to a prospect and say, hey, I will edit a video for you for absolutely free. That's a service-based lead magnet. And then if you like the results, we can talk about doing a partnership or working for you, etc. If you're doing those things right, you're probably getting some customers in, but you're having some issues as well because it's very time consuming. You're growing far too slowly. It's also demoralizing. You're sending 100 DMs and maybe getting 2 or 3 responses most, and you want to get the leads to come to you instead. When it's cold outreach, it's like 1 in for 1 out. You send a DM, you have to, that customer has to reply. And even if they do reply, that's only 1 potential client you could get. So you can't scale to 50k months and beyond purely doing cold outreach unless you just scale a bunch of different VAs, which is very inefficient and unlikely to work. At some point, you need to really attract customers, magnetize them to you rather than always chasing customers. The other thing you might be trying if you're on the higher end of the 10, 20k per month is probably paid ads. And that means you're doing meta ads most likely. Some people do TikTok and Google ads also, but meta ads is the primary one. And that means you're probably sending those leads from ads to a VSL. Then they watch the VSL and book a call with you. You might be sending those leads to a lead magnet. You might be sending them to a buy page. Either way, you're getting cold traffic. You're paying for it through the form of ads and then sending them through your funnel and hopefully getting sales. Now, that is probably not profitable enough for you to scale because if it was, you'd be making more than 20k per month. You're barely cracking ROAS and the money you're getting back is taking so long that you're spending so much money on ads. It's all great flexing the revenue numbers, but the profit numbers maybe like 2-3k per month, if that. You didn't start an agency, you didn't start coaching and consulting to only make 3k per month. You want to make 50, 100k per month, etc. And you're all over your friends' Instagram feeds. You're looking like some guru doing paid ads. That's not the exact lifestyle that you wanted. You don't want to be that someone. You don't want to be the type of person that's all over everyone's feed as a paid ads guru and people thinking, what's this guy doing all his paid ads, etc. You want to magnetize people to you. And also another problem with paid ads, and I've experienced this myself, you just get a bunch of unqualified traffic. People click on the ad, well, they see the ad, they go, oh, this is interesting. They click on it and they're not ready to buy. They go on the sales call with you and they're dead broke. Like you can't sell to people that have got no money in their bank account. Not even the best salesperson on this planet can sell to someone that's got $0 in their bank account, right? So paid ads also has some problems. So what should you do? You're doing cold outreach, you're doing paid ads. How can you scale up to those 50k per month mark? Well, this is coming from someone that's tried a different strategy that's worked really well. And that strategy is content. You see, these are the different types of ways of getting clients. The only 3 ways. It's cold outreach, content, and ads. And this comes from Daniel Fazio, by the way, who does Client Ascension. Absolutely fantastic program. Now, cold outreach and ads, which we spoke about, the speed is very fast. Like you DM someone quickly, you email someone quickly, you set up ads quickly. It's all very quick. It's cheap to do cold outreach because it's basically free unless you hire a VA to do it for you. Ads is more expensive because you're putting money in for money out, but they're both very linear. And this is the problem. Because with cold outreach, you have to DM a client to get a client eventually. But even so, every single client you DM, that's 1 DM for 1 potential prospect. With ads, that is more money in to get more money out. It's always 1-to-1. There's nothing compounding about it. Whereas with content, as I'm about to show you, you can do one thing and you can get a exponential return on investment. And that's very appealing to scale to those big numbers, right? It's like how Warren Buffett only made his billions when he turned 70 or something, because it's all about compound interest. It's the same with this. Compounding is the 8th wonder of the universe, as Albert Einstein said, right? Because with content, you produce once, but the results exponentially increase. So you can get up to those big months rather than struggling around 15, 20k per month. And the main platform I recommend is YouTube. And there's a reason for this. You see, my main YouTube channel that is co-collaborating on this video. This is coming from my business channel to target agency owners, coaches, entrepreneurs, people running courses, softwares, etc. But my main YouTube channel has given me enough traffic to funnel into my businesses. I have a software company, which is valued over $1 million, grown to 43,000 users, primarily funneled through my YouTube content, organic content, no paid ads. And this is important because when you make the content for the right people, you're going to get sales and you're going to build yourself up as an authority. Alex Hormozi and Iman Ghazi have both run live streams recently and they both cracked 8 figures. They've cracked 8 figures not just because of their paid ads, which they were running, because of their YouTube personal brands. That gave them so much authority and trust that people looked at them and said, that is someone I have to buy from. When you have a YouTube brand, you are the most trustworthy person in your niche. If you have the biggest YouTube brand, you're on to a winner. Now, you may have tried content before and you're thinking, yeah, but Deniz, I've tried YouTube. It doesn't work for me. It's too slow. I'm not getting results. I'd rather just DM people and try and get something out of it. Well, you're probably not following the Lasgo formula. The Lasgo formula is something I devised and I use for all of my clients and brands I work with. I've worked with over 80 brands and clients on YouTube. And these range from entrepreneurs, agency owners, coaches, consultants looking to scale their business and make more money through YouTube traffic, all the way up to multi 7, 8, 9-figure businesses. I've worked with Skillshare, with Fiverr, with Doba, with Buy Me a Coffee on YouTube content. So I've worked across the whole spectrum. And this formula works across every single niche, every single industry, every single size of business, from your little minnows making 5K per month all the way to 9-figure corporations, right? This formula works. And how the Lasgo formula does work is you start with your leverage. What is your accolades? What is your accomplishments? What are your case studies? These should be front and center of the videos you create to build trust with your audience. Then it's your audience. Now, the reason audience is important is because virality is not the goal here. The goal is to target your ICP. So if your ICP is dropshippers trying to go from 10K to 100K, that should be the videos and that should be what you target. You don't want to target everyone doing dropshipping, because if you target beginners, but your offer is high ticket, it's like 5, 10K per month to scale from 10 to 100K of dropshipping. Beginners can't afford that. It's not the right place for them. So don't make a video, beginner's guide to dropshipping. It makes no sense. Next, your style. So I've worked with people that have hours in a day and want to make amazing YouTube videos, Iman Ghazi style, highly edited vlogs, etc. I've also worked with people that have 20 minutes a week. That's it. So making content that fits your style in terms of what is going to be good for you and your audience on camera, but also fit into how much time you've got in your day. YouTube should not be a hindrance to you. I'm so blessed to be able to have time, location, and financial freedom doing YouTube content. And that's because I create content like this, where I just have a PowerPoint, me talking about it, and up it goes on YouTube. It maybe takes me 30 minutes per video, if that, 1 or 2 a week, and you're looking at an hour a week of my time for exponential returns. And by the way, if any of this sounds interesting and you are looking to build your YouTube personal brand or business brand to get lead sales, customers, etc., the first link in the description, you can check out a video by me basically saying who I can and can't help, and then you can book in a completely complimentary strategy call with myself. It's there if it's of interest. If not, no problem whatsoever. Next, you've got your goals. So when it comes to YouTube, you burn out if you're not basically fulfilling the goals you had in mind. Now, this is not about having super difficult KPIs like I'm going to hit 1,000 subscribers by the next month. It's not about that. Focus on input KPIs. Can you consistently make 2 videos every single week? If not, can you make 1 video every single week? Can you try and improve one thing about every single video? Can the packaging be right? Can the hook be better? Can the call to action be better? This is all about having the goals in mind with your channel to achieve them. And then finally, the offer. Without an offer, you aren't scaling to 100K per month and beyond. It's just not going to happen. AdSense will not give you that on YouTube unless you are an elite top channel, which takes months to achieve. So you need an offer. You need a way to monetize your audience, whether it's high ticket coaching, whether it's a agency, whether it's a software like I said I've done with my Verlo, my software that helps short form creators go viral, whether it is, what else is there, courses, etc. Then there needs to be something to offer to your audience, a service in exchange for them paying you money and you giving them value in return. In this video, I had a link to my software, Verlo, which got sales. I also had a link to a low ticket PDF, like $30, how to escape 0 view jail, which also got, I think I made over $1,000 through that PDF alone, and plus consulting calls with me, 1 hour consulting calls with me. So all of those 3 ways of monetizing my content was posted and was included in the link of this description. And when it was posted, this video just continues to get views. So I posted it 282 days ago. I've not done anything to this video since it was posted almost a year ago, and it still gets me 1,000 views every 48 hours, about 400 to 500 views a day. So that's 400 to 500 people watching my content for absolutely free. I've not put any money in ads towards it. I've not done any further modifications to the video, and they become people that can buy my low ticket program, buy consulting with me, buy my software, etc., all from one YouTube video. Now, if you have 5, 6, 7 of these, you're looking at 1,000 views per day. 2,000, 3,000 views per day, all without touching ads, all without cold traffic. Can you see how the compounding effect works here? Because what can happen then is you're going to be relaxing, letting time do its thing, while warm leads find your content and you can just farm them with your digital real estate. That's all content is. Digital real estate. The more digital real estate you have, the more content you have, the more leads you can farm for your digital real estate, and you'll just be relaxing while people come to you. And because of the way you create YouTube content as well, they're practically pre-sold. And the best part, all these people ready to buy sales calls with you. So if you look at my calendar for Monday, I've got 3 sales calls booked in the morning, all through my YouTube content. Qualified, ready to buy prospects coming to me through the YouTube content I create. So this is the power of YouTube. If you've tried cold traffic and it's 1 in for 1 out, if you're doing paid ads and it's not really scaling, do YouTube videos. It's gonna make you get clients, it's gonna build your authority, and it's gonna have a compounding effect. Long term, it is the absolute best play. You're already starting an online business, so you understand delayed gratification. Otherwise, you'd be working a job right now for 2-3K a month. You understand you've got to put in a lot of effort now to get returns later on. Now, if you do that with YouTube content, you will get exponential returns later on. So another question people have is, why YouTube as opposed to Meta or TikTok, X, LinkedIn, Instagram? Well, all these platforms have non-consensual viewing. What do I mean by this? When you scroll through Instagram or TikTok or X, you're shown posts. It's just shown to you. You have no choice whether you want to watch it or not. It's shown to you, then you choose to opt out of it. So there's not that trust there already. It's not consensual. People are just shown videos. With cold outreach, you're interrupting people. I get cold outreached 10 times a day. People saying, can I do thumbnails for you? Can I do edits for you? Can I set up a high ticket offer for you? Are you monetizing your community? Are you doing paid ads, etc.? Anything you could think of, people are reaching out to me for. But it's all interrupting me. Do I need the service? No. And am I going to respond? Most likely no. Like, there's more people offering services than there are needing the services at certain points, right? So how are you going to stand out by sending a random DM like, do you do paid ads, or are you running a high ticket community, or do you do one-on-one coaching? Like, all these things, I'm just not going to respond to them. I get tens of them every single day. So both these platforms have both these ways of acquiring clients have their downfalls. Whereas with YouTube, it's consensual. A video pops up on the feed, you have to click to watch it. I have to personally click and watch this video. I have to click on this video. There's nothing coming up randomly. I have to actively choose to click on that video. And that means the packaging you offer, the title, the thumbnail, can target your direct ICP. YouTube's the only platform out there where you can make content perfectly tailored for your ICP and package it for them. So with YouTube, you have optional buy-in because people are ready to literally see your video and they choose to click on it. You build trust and authority, 10, 20, 30-minute long videos potentially. You trigger problems in those videos, problems people even know they have or don't know they have. Then you propose solutions. You're able to do all of these 4 things at a high level with YouTube content. Now, the other question is, why am I saying this to people that are stuck at 15,000? Why don't I say this to people that are starting from 0? Yeah, you can start from 0, and it's probably be a good idea to start from 0. But I specifically targeted people with making 15,000 per month. Reason being, if you're making 15K per month, you're not a scrub. You know what you're doing. You clearly established that benchmark where you're making 15K per month. You know what you're doing in your field, in your industry. You've probably got case studies, etc. That will mean that you can supercharge YouTube growth. Because this is you. You're climbing the mountain, but at least you're on the mountain. If you're at 0, you're at the bottom of the mountain, you're looking up at Everest thinking, ain't no way this is happening. If you're at 15K per month, you're actively climbing the mountain. Like, you're going through it. And because of the case studies you've got, because of the knowledge you've got in your industry, making content will be so much easier, and you can literally just supercharge your growth because you've got the backing there of the content that you create. So what I want you to do, if you're making at least 15K per month, is make a promise to me, and more importantly, make a promise to you. And that is post 1 video per week for 90 days. We're in Q4 right now. If you post 1 video per week for 90 days, you will have at least 12 videos by 2026. And then every video, you're going to use the Lasgo formula I showed you earlier in this vid. Go back and watch it again if you want to, and have at least 2 call to actions. Please follow those 3 things. If you still have no idea what you're doing, maybe you've tried YouTube before, I get it. For 18 months when I started YouTube, I had absolutely no clue what to do. I hired mentors, I hired coaches, etc. I figured things out, and then I went on to make real life-changing growth of YouTube. So if you want to build your YouTube personal brand or business brand, like I said before, first link in the description. If you don't, no problem whatsoever. It's there for people that want to supercharge their growth and take this seriously to go to 50K per month and beyond with content to supercharge their growth. And the best part is, your business was made to escape the 9 to 5, not work 12 hours a day. Like, this is boy math right here. You're working 12 hours a day on DMs, on paid ads, etc. All to just get 3, 4, 5, maybe 10K per month. You wanted to escape the 9 to 5, not just have financial freedom. You want time and location freedom as well. And doing YouTube's given me that. Like, I attend amazing events like at TikTok's headquarters where I met millionaires, multi-millionaires, some famous YouTubers you've probably heard of. I create content from anywhere in the world, like me in Bali, making videos from my villa. I connect with some amazing entrepreneurs and people as well. So all of this is done through content, through the authority you build. And if you don't do content, you're always just going to be chasing people rather than magnetizing people to you. And as I said, the results speak for themselves. When I started taking the content seriously on my channel, between the 1st of June and 30th of June, I made over $52,000, almost $53,000 compared to $4,000. So you've got to make sure you supercharge growth with content. It is absolutely paramount you do so. So that breaks down exactly how you should be using content to go 15K per month jail to 50K and beyond. Now, if you want to know a little bit more about how to monetize your audience for YouTube, because there are actually 8 to 9 ways to do so, you're going to want to check out the video right beside me. I'll see you there.